A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And our live game is Manchester United against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Here then the lineups for this game. It's got things underway. Palmer. Colwell. Palmer. Played out to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mount. Tries a through ball. Bruno Fernandes. David. Palmer looks to thread it through. Out to the left it goes. Early ball.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Lovely bit of skill. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Disasi, aimed long and direct. Overhit and out of play. Mount looks to slip it through. Swung over. Carries far too far and out of play. Danger averted for now. Good idea, just poorly executed. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Meno. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Good clearance and very necessary. Caicedo. Cuts it out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Diogo Dalot. Now the pass. Pumps it upfield. Bruno Fernandes does well there, alert. Meno. The Red Devils still without an attempt on target. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Thiago. Gets into some space. It's a long forward pass. De Ligt gets into the right position to intercept. Bruno Fernandes gets it back. Keeper's got good distance on that. Passes it through. Meno. Get a throw in.
Disasi
Tries to locate someone up front. Pushes it out wide. Pumps it forwards. Sesko. He's made sure that that won't get through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's Fernandez! That was venomous. Pedro Neto. Looks like a good ball through. Comes sliding in. And we hit half-time. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Bruno Fernandes knocks it towards the front. Crosses into the box. Tries a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. There'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Manchester United had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chelsea owe their previous result to some adept management.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Chelsea have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Mount pumps it into the area. The shot's on! Really smart interplay.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play, difficult to deal with.
Looks to slip it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Fernandes Here's a clever pass. Done very well to intervene. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him according.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries the route one option. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. Goes for goal! That's gone a long way up and away. Plays it out to the wing. That look says it all. All it needed was him to get hold of the ball.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too, he miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Oh, good interception. Aim forward. A chance! Looking to shoot! Back of the net! Finally the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
United draw first blood here.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
With a delicate ball. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Now here's the through ball. Defending was strong and firm. Pings it out wide. The Red Devils just have to run down the clock. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ball's out on the left now. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a loose ball. Now the pass. Has a pop! In it goes! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Disasi
Floats one over. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's come loose. Bruno Fernandes gives chase. Bruno Fernandes. Tries a through ball. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And time is up. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, tactically they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Brighton against Manchester United. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
A quick look at the lineups. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Angel Di Maria. He's someone who rarely fails to make a big impression. He's such a silky, elusive dribbler and a fine finisher with the knack of scoring some spectacular goals. He's a player that this team will want to have on the ball as often as they can. He's a great creator.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Di Maria. Meno. Looks like a good ball through. Hits it first time! Not this time.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
It's always going to be the keepers. Brighton come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan
Coaxed
B.
out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Di Maria. Put it on the right now. What's on? Di Maria looking up to see who wants it. Has it out wide now. Wonderful quick feet. It'll be a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. Sesko. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's come flying in. Nicely controlled. Gets good distance on it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mount gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Gets it upfield. Oh, good interception. Di Maria. Gomez. Well positioned to make that interception. Di Maria. And it's Di Maria. Looks to slip it through. And the ball is out of play. Pumps it upfield. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Van de Heck. Gomez. Di Maria. Battles to win it back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Now the pass. And he's onside. Hits it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Gomez. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Get it forward quickly, passes it through. Di Maria could try cutting inside here. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Mount plays it long. A chance! Looking to force his way through. Goalkeeper's ball. There's the end of the first half. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Mano. Tries a through ball, cuts it out. Sesko. Van Heck. Passes it through. No, that's not the ball he wanted. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Looks to slip it through. Firmly met. Struck first time. It's a loose ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Brings it forward. Jakob. Brighton have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Mount. Out to the left it goes. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Well, those are the kind of mishaps that all players experience through their careers. A mistake when you least wanted it, and it's just very annoying.
There's the cross. It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
The Red Devils put themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Brighton have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Corner then. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Played it early. Looks like a good ball through. Meets it first time! Here comes another cross. They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Thrust towards the front line. The Red Devils still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. That intervention was very necessary.
Brighton are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Promising cross. Good save, really well read. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Away from immediate danger. He's had a go! That really should have hit the net. Van Heck. Just 5 minutes left. No way through there. Now the pass. It's a fabulous position. Turns and goes back. Is it in? Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Up to meet it! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Thiago. Gets into some space. Defence has got rid of that. No, that's not going to find its target. Ugarte. Ruta. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's it. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Fulham against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So the two starting lineups. So it's down to business here. So the signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes passes it through. Cisco! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Ball's gone out of play. Great leap! It's broken loose. Varela. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looks to slip it through. Keeper sees it all the way. Needed a better pass there. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Fernandes delivers. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
United take the early advantage. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bruno Fernandes pumps it forwards. He hits it! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
They've managed to get it away. Up to meet it! And in it goes! And they are disappearing out of sight! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Manchester United grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's gone straight into the wall. Bruno Fernandes. Abila gets it away. King. Bruno Fernandes. Varela. Gets it back. Sesko. Has a hit! And he's there to hoof it away. Hit into the middle. They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looks like a good ball through. King. Duval. King. Robinson. Duval. All the way back and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Adama Traore. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Goes long. Hoisted towards the area. And back out it comes. He's going to have to... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And he has been fouled there. He's having a go. Fired in from distance. And he's kept it out. He's gone for it! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bruno Fernandes is now in the last chance saloon. Robinson. Bruno Fernandes really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I think so. He's a man very much in demand, and not just from any interested party. The big boys will be dipping into their very large pockets to try and prize this fellow away.
And the volley! Top save! That shot was travelling! Shoots! Great football, shot and save.
Well, you can full...
And the half-time whistle goes.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
The Red Devils 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Bruno Fernandes. He's done well to tidy up the situation. United came in for a lot of criticism from some sections of the crowd following that crushing defeat. It is bounce-back time now. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Duval, and back to base. Castagna. Varela. Umbuemo. Yoro. Thrust towards the front line. Bruno Fernandes. Now the cross. Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
Oh, that's nicely done. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Disappointing finish in the end.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. King. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Passes it through. Away from immediate danger.
Fulham have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs mustard.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. I don't think the referee has much choice here. Second yellow card, there it is. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Tries a through ball, and he's there to cut it out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Now the pass, and the finish! In comes the corner. Gets it back. Great leap! He scores! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Manchester United tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. King. King. The Red Devils still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Oh, he's found him in space!
Well, trying to bulldoze his way through a crowded area is unlikely to yield any joy, Peter. He needs to find a little
Plays
more
it
guile.
long. Spreads it wide.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
He's off on a marauding run. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Danger averted for now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Just Cunha! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Kenny. 5 minutes left on the clock. Plays it out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Looks to slip it through. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. to safety. It's a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Maciej Cunha. 4 added minutes on the board. And that's well defended. Passes it through. Promising cross. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back...